Hello! Welcome, one and welcome all to another live stream. Ah, how good it feels to be able to say that greeting 2 days in a row. Hello, everybody. It's me, Venvi, and today we're chilling out together, just relaxing, hanging out, all that good stuff. How are y'all doing today? Hello, Birdsley. Hello, Shads. Hello, Kisathas. Is my character bald like Venvi? No, you see how my hair like sways back and forth when I shake my head? That means it's attached to my head. If it were a wig, it would fall right off. I'm not bald. Hello! Metal Gear Solid 1's big boss rank is harder than Metal Gear Solid 2's big boss rank, and no one in the MGS fandom is changing my mind. Does the main audience usually have the opposite opinion? Does everybody else think that 2's is harder? Sometimes video games get easier as time goes on just because developers want to make them more accessible to more people, you know what I mean? You do fan art of Bald Benevolent? Is that so? I would very much like to see that. Hello, Zora! Boo! There you go. I was gonna say make my hair turn white, but I meant of fear. There you go, spooking me again. Yeah, they usually have the opposite opinion. What are your reasonings for saying 1 is harder, and what are their reasonings for saying 2 is harder? You scared, Brazila, you did it. You won. Good job. Very good. Mainly because of limited saves in MGS2's big boss rank. You only have 8 saves in MGS2, while in MGS1 you have 80. Okay, so they're saying 2 is harder because you get fewer saves. That just means you have to space them out more, right? Like you can reload a save unlimited times, right? But you only have 8 slots to use. Am I understanding that correctly? Sorry about last stream. It's not your fault. Your computer was having issues. I understand, it happens. Trust me, my computer has issues too from time to time, and it makes me very angry. Main thing makes me say MGS1 is harder is because of the boss fights. The boss fights are just more challenging in the first game than the second. I have my glasses off right now. You guys can't even tell, but I need to clean them real quick. I can't see anything. All right, there we go. Hello, dummy. MGS2's boss fights may be hard, but you can defeat them in a few tries. Fewer than MGS1, is that right? I'm going to be busy later, so I won't be here later during the stream, if that's okay. That's perfectly fine. You go take care of any business you got to do. I appreciate you stopping by here for a little bit. It's nice to see you guys, but don't feel obligated to stay here. You guys got other stuff to do. Go do your other stuff. It's all good. Nah, I need to get a new one. It has connection issues. Well, unfortunately, computers are expensive, especially nowadays. I feel like computer parts are getting more and more expensive by the second, so I wish you the best of luck. I hope you're able to get a new one soon. MGS1's boss fights are multi-phase fights, and all of them hit hard. It's like Cuphead bosses, and you don't heal the full health after you defeat each boss fight. But you get a chance to heal between them, right? Like, you get to play normal levels where you can heal before the next boss comes around. It's not like a boss rush type thing. You're welcome, Shads. You don't... You guys don't have to ask my permission to leave the stream. You are your own people. You have money? Ooh, get one then. Get a new one. That's so exciting to get a new computer. Especially if, like, my last computer was kind of on the slow side. So when I changed to this one, I was very excited to be able to actually do stuff at, you know, an acceptable speed. Yeah, that's super exciting. Are you going to get one soon, Zora? You only get one use of a healing item in MGS1, which means you got to really choose your place to use a healing item. 1 per boss or 1 per game? You need a new computer? Sorry, a new compooper. How much how much does a new compooper go for? Do you have that kind of money like Zora? Can you get one? Which means you have 1 health bar. Oh. In MGS2, is it like do you have like a boss's health where your health bar fills up multiple times? Oh, you're welcome, Shads. You're welcome, you're welcome. You don't heal at all except for specific sections, like after the torture sequence or during the final boss and escape sequence. So what you're saying is You heal a total of 3 times in that game. Once after you get tortured, once after the final boss, and once after the final escape sequence. Or like right before. That's interesting. Is that only in the big boss mode, or is that in all modes? I'm broke, I can't buy that. Oh, sorry to hear that. You could try doing odd jobs. Save up a little money. Right now I'm gonna head to the shower. I will get one soon. Alright, sounds good. Enjoy your shower. I hope you get a new computer soon. Brazil, you can save up the money. It's not the end of the world. And just see your health bar heals up after every boss. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. I mean, that sounds a little easier to me, but I haven't played either of them, so I can't say. I'm making banners for my cats. Banners? Like physical banners that you hold in your hands? Only like that in extreme difficulty, which is required for big boss. Ah. On lower difficulties, you heal after every boss. Okay. That sounds Venvi friendly for when I play the games. We'll be back hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, like out of construction paper. Oh, cool. When you say for your cats, are your cats gonna hold them like in their mouths, or are you making the banners about your cats? Like, are you fighting for cats' rights, but you're gonna be the one holding the banners? I drink a little water. Nom nom nom. Oh. I guess I can start talking a little bit about my vacation. So I went to 2 places during my break, during my 1-month break. It's like royal banners. I don't know what that means. What's a royal banner? Should I look it up, or can you explain it to me? Let me see. Royal banners. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, like the decorative things. Oh, that's cool. How many cats do you have anyway? This is my 2nd attempt at getting MGS1 Big Balls rank, because last time I had one continue somewhere in the game. I don't know when. Ah, 0 continues are allowed. I see. You had to continue at one point. Gotcha. I had 4, 2 passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you going to replace those 2, or are you going to stick with just 2 for now? You can imagine my anger when I realized I didn't get it. Is it a long game? Because otherwise I feel like it would be kind of... Unless you're taking long breaks between sessions, it would... I find it kind of hard to believe you would forget that you had to continue somewhere. It's not long. That makes it even more suspicious that you would forget that you had to continue. I'm not sure yet. What are your cat? What color are the 2 cats you have? If you don't mind me asking. It's a hard playthrough. It sounds difficult. You say 1 is harder than 2 in your opinion. How much harder would you say? Would you say it's like twice as hard, or like, I don't know, maybe like 50% harder, maybe just a little bit harder, like 10%? What would you? How would you gauge the spike in difficulty? Actual still sections between the bosses aren't all that hard. That's good. Or all that bad. One's a tuxedo cat named Boots. I don't know what breed the other one is. But what color is it? Wait, tuxedo is a breed? Let me see. Tuxedo cat. Oh, they're cute. What the heck? They're adorable. Even if you have like no health, you can't be spotted anyways, so not like you take damage. That's true. It's like the it's like one-hit kill sections in games where it doesn't matter how much health you have, if you're caught, you die. He's brown and tan. He's like a ragdoll. He sounds adorable. We don't have any cats currently. We used to have some cats. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any cats outside either, because we used to have cats living outside, which is really good for like mice and freaking bugs and all that. I haven't seen any recently, but I think they might still be around, because I haven't seen any bugs in the house. There's multiple guard rushes in the game. Guard rushes? Are those what the stealth sections are called? He's Mr. Whiskers, we call him Baby Cat. So which does he respond to? When you call him Mr. Whiskers, does he come? Or when you call him Baby Cat, does he come? We do have a dog. We have a couple dogs, actually. I think I posted a picture of mine in the Discord at one point. Some time ago. His full name is Sir Maxwell Whiskers III. Is he actually the 3rd cat you've had with that name, or you just tacked that on for no reason? Nah, my guard rushes, or by guard rushes I mean basically the game forces you to get spotted. Oh, but it doesn't count towards the big boss, right? You have to fight a group of guards. Ah, I see. Interesting. No reason. That's the way to do it. At least with cats. With cats, there's like no consequence for naming them Junior or the third. They're not going to be like, who was my dad? They're not going to care. Hi, Joshua. Hello, hello. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How have you been? I feel like I didn't get to talk to you much yesterday. How have you been, Joshua? How have things been going? I built him a time machine for a baby cat. What? You're going to build a time machine for a baby cat? Is it going to be small enough that only cats can use, or are you also going to partake in traveling through time? Because it's... I'll be honest, if you're going to make something like a time machine, it sounds like a bit of a waste to only let animals use it and not humans. You finished building your first AR-15. Hey, nice! That's awesome! How long did it take you to gather all the parts? And have you used it yet, like a shooting range or something? Or is it more like a collector's thing? You're just going to hold on to it? But I mean, you got to see that it works, right? You got to test it out at least once. It's a cardboard box with a tube from one of those breathing machines that my nana used to use. Oh. Can you explain to me the mechanics of how a cardboard box and a breathing tube translate into time travel? Because I'm having a hard time understanding. Or comprehending such a thing. Thinking about it. How much harder? MGS is a bit harder than MGS2. Okay. Sorry, 1 is a bit harder than 2. Alright, alright. Sounds good, sounds good. It took 3 years. My. That must be a huge relief to finally have it all done. Are you going to start working on another gun sometime soon, or you're going to like take a break for now and just enjoy the peace and tranquility of having an AR fully built? That's awesome, Joshua. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. The Metal Gear games, when you take out all the cutscenes, aren't all that long. But it's the cutscenes that kill you. You've told me that some of them are like more than half cutscene rather than gameplay, which is insane in my opinion. Excuse me. Especially the 4th game, MGS4. It says Baby Cat's Time Machine on it, and has a little one of those things that track your speed in the car, a speedometer. Oh, nice. You make it sound like you bought it though. Did you not write Baby Cat's Time Machine on it? I thought you made this thing. I'm gonna just enjoy the tranquility. Sounds good, sounds good. You've earned it. Well deserved tranquility experience. And there's the go button. Is it green or is it red? MGS4 fans when their movie is interested by gameplay. To be fair, I bet a lot of players went in expecting more gameplay than movie. I feel like it wasn't what they signed up for, but it's what they got. You built it. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. You built it from the ground up, so... So you wrote that on the side of it. Baby Cat's Time Machine? That's cute. Are you gonna share it with, other cat? Did you tell me the other cat's name? The ragdoll one? Or no? Or is that the one? Is that baby Mr. Whiskers cat? Chat, there's a lot of... I get confused when there's too many, like, different conversations I'm reading in chat. I'm sorry. Well, I was gonna say, Cincinnati and Puerto Rico are the 2 places I went. So I went to Cincinnati first. I met up with Loon and Remy IRL, and it was a lot of fun. We had so much fun. And then I came home for like a week or a little bit less, and that's when I gave the update on my hiatus, how I'll be back after 1 more week, because we also then, my dad's side of the family, we went to Puerto Rico after that. So we spent like a week in Puerto Rico. That was cool too. I guess to talk about Cincinnati first, since that's what happened first. We did a lot of stuff there. We saw the Amazing Digital Circus movie together. So that was fun. That was cool. Really happy I got to see that before like spoilers came out everywhere. We went to an amusement park called Kings Island, which is apparently owned by Six Flags, which we have a Six Flags here in Texas, so probably more than one, but I have been to Six Flags, but I've never been to Kings Island, so that was a lot of fun. Make something else for Boots. That's right, Boots. He said his name was Boots. My bad. I'm sorry. My memory is Bad as always. Huh. Is it gonna be as cool as a time machine though? The time machine's pretty cool. If you're gonna give a different gift to each cat, I feel like they should be equal in value. You went to Texas on vacation in Webster? Oh, nice. I don't know where Webster is, but let me look it up real quick. So I can see if it's anywhere near me. Webster, Texas. Where is that? Oh, it's in Houston? Or is it near Houston? Oh, it's like right outside Houston. That's cool. Yeah, to go to Puerto Rico, we had to fly to Houston, and then we got to go to Puerto Rico, and then when we came back, we stopped at Houston again. So yeah, we were maybe not at the same time, but we were kind of near each other at some point. I just cut the flaps off the box. So you gave Boots the flaps of the time machine for Mr. Whiskers. Does the time machine still work without those flaps? Are those not important flaps? Right. After King's Island, what else did we do? We had a few days where we chilled. I probably made is a strong word, but I had everyone else watch the entirety of Panty and Stalking with me, including the second season. So that was fun. I like that. Also, Loon introduced us to another show, Kengan Ashura, I think it's called. So I like that. I finished watching. I didn't get to finish watching it there, but I finished watching it when I got back home, and that was fun. Flaps make it bad. How so? Also, one of the MGS1 bosses has them reading your controls. They have telepathy apparently, and you counter it by plugging your control into the second port. I've heard of that. I've heard of that mechanic. I saw it in Ego Raptor's animation. I think it was called Metal Gear Awesome, where the thing is like, "So you like to play Castlevania?" I always love that line. It won't be a time machine. We don't have another tube, but Boots is free to use Baby Cat's time machine. Oh, okay, so they can share it. That's nice. Is Baby Cat's also free to use Boots's flaps? At that point, why even say one is one's and the other is the other? Just say, here you go, share both of these toys. What should I do for Boots' box? You should write for the Puss in Boots on the side of it. With like an angry face. Like an angry smile at the end. Like a devious, devilish smile. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we were watching shows. We went to some bars and a casino. That was fun. We had a karaoke night. That was really fun. We all got to sing together. What else? We swam on one of the days. I think that's about it. But oh, we went to the zoo. We went to the Cincinnati Zoo. That was really cool. I decided my new favorite animal is a fruit bat. I like fruit bats. We saw a sleeping aardvark. That was cute. No, you're good, Brasilia. I just said you should write down for Puss in Boots on the side, and then put like an angry, devilish smile at the end. To be like, to make them think that it might be a prank or a trap, but really you're just messing with them. Yeah, fun awesome time. Would love to go meet up IRL and hang out again someday in the future. And then for my Puerto Rico trip, we went to we stayed at a place San Juan, I think it was the town name, and we stayed at a hotel called like Rio Del Mar or something like that. It was very nice. It was like a resort type thing. So like 2 or 3 days out of the week, we just stayed there at the resort, like in the pool and on the beach. That was fun. And then one day we went around kind of seeing the city and like shopping a little bit. And then on, I think the final day, or like the day before the final day, we went to a rainforest, which was awesome. It's called El Yunque, I think they call it. And it was super cool. First time I'd like seen a real rainforest in person, and we got to hike a little bit. That was a little fun. I like running, jogging, and hiking and stuff, so I had a blast. Just beat that boss. Out of all the bosses in MGS1, he's the easiest. Nice. You just plug it into the second controller and he's pretty much gone. He's pretty much dead. Sweet. I'm glad there's at least one easy boss. Is he the first one? If so, that's a good start to be like, all right, let's get started with something easy. Da 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 da. Of his attacks are avoided by just crawling. Really? Interesting. Was that intentional design or is that by happenstance? He's not the first. Oh, okay. In that case, he's like a break. He's like a small break in the action and the difficulty. Hello, digital. I don't know what that means. Did you mean to say almost on my break or oh amps like I am? That's what you mean? Amps on my break, like I'm on my break. Hello, how's it going? How's work so far today? Have you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you either that much. You send me stuff occasionally that's really funny, but we haven't like talked. In fact, one of the hardest bosses is literally the third one you fight. Really? So it's like a run killer is what you're saying. It'll make people give up at that point. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. After that stuff in Puerto Rico, we came back. I guess one thing I can say is that on my way back from Cincinnati, my flight got delayed more than a day, so that was annoying. Excuse me. I rented a hotel because I was not going to stay in the airport for a full night and full day. But yeah, aside from that, everything was really good. I think something that you would like. You can draw a bunch of mice on the side of it. Cats like mice, right? I describe MGS1 as a boss rush with a break in between every boss. That's fair. Are the breaks short in time, or are they long breaks? I mean, I wake up early, I work long, I sleep late, repeat, do be grind living off of 3 hours of sleep. I mean, if you're used to it, if your body doesn't have any issues with it, then more power to you. That means you have a lot of time in the day to like be productive and do stuff. I could not do such a thing. My body would retaliate and make me violently ill. Even if I get decent sleep, if I'm still tired, sometimes my body will be like, no, sleep now. And if I don't, I get like really bad headaches and feel like throwing up. It's I mean, on the one hand it's annoying, but on the other hand it does ensure that I get a good amount of sleep, so I can't complain. Short in time except for the one before you fight a literal Metal Gear. Metal Gear. I'm glad they're pretty short for the most part. My legs don't work, I force them to. That's not probably a good policy to have. I think you can only do that so many times before it stops working. I think at some point, like, they will be physically unable to respond, which I don't like the sound of. Like a casual building or something like that. A casual building? Oh, a bakery? Yeah, cats love bread. Cats love bakeries. I'm right on the next one. Good luck, Kesathas. Hey, man, I sleep like a cat on my days off. That's good. Maybe that's your like body catching up, like getting rid of the week's fatigue all in one go. And again, if it works for you, then hey, more power to you. I'm happy for you. The stories in Metal Gear are also very deep ones. In what way? I think back to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and I want to press X to doubt. A story about memes. What do you mean by deep? Like complicated or like philosophical? Or like they make you think a lot? Or what does it mean to be? What does it mean for a story to be deep? Metal Gear Rising is a spin-off. That's fair. Both. That's cool. I'm kind of excited then to play them so I can see what you mean by that. Hello, Skybeck. Yo, yo, yo. Back from feeling my room a little. How's that going? What percentage of the way would you say you're done to, like, you know, being completely finished and like moving in all the way? More or less than 50%? Anything else eventful happen for me during my break? Let me think. Well, I had a few birthdays. Oh, 4th of July happened, but I was in Puerto Rico, so we didn't really celebrate in a typical way. They had a fireworks show, but oh, I kind of missed it. I was in line for like to buy ice cream, so But they happened right outside, so I can still hear them. I just didn't see them. It's going far from finished. I'd say like 30%. Okay, not bad, not bad. You know, progress is progress, even if it's slow. So that's good. Good luck with all the renovations and everything. Hopefully your like familia can help you a bit. I know you said your mom was a little reluctant. Maybe your dad can help you move stuff. I don't know if he's like there at the moment, but yeah, that'll be cool so you don't have to do everything on your own. But I would also, you know, make sure you pace yourself. Don't rush, don't hurt yourself. Just take your time and it'll be done eventually, right? All right. How long has it been? Like 20, 30 minutes? You guys want... Well, I want to sing something. Can we sing something? Do you guys have something you would like me to sing? I don't have any songs prepared already, but it's been a while since I sang. I would like to sing something. So if you guys have any recommendations, if I know the song, I'd love to try and sing it. If I at least know the melody, I can sight read the lyrics, but if I don't know the melody, then I'm not going to be able to do much. I just finished breaking down boxes after I patched my holy wall. Oh, holy, I see. Like full of holes. Gotcha, gotcha. I bought some wall putty. Oh, nice. Is that stuff dangerous to handle with your bare hands? Like, if you get it on your fingers, is it hard to remove, or is it easily, can you easily wash it off? Because I feel like for certain types of, what do you call those? Something with an A. Things that stick to each other. For some of them, you can't really get them on your hands because they'll, like super glue, for example, will stay on your fingers all day, and it's the feeling is it like bonds to your skin. It's very annoying. Use a spreader. Gotcha, gotcha. Really have an idea for a song? I can find one that I just want to sing if you guys don't have any. Let's see. There is one I'm thinking of, but from what I know, I need to get it, or it's available on Spotify. Let me see. Let me see. Have you been listening to anything new? Yeah, I found a few songs that I hadn't heard before that are cool. So that's one of them that I want to sing. I just need to pull up the lyrics. Let me see. Or are you talking to Skybeck? Unfortunately, didn't have paint to paint my window, but I can clean it beforehand. Oh. What's your names? Well, they're by Little Janie Cakes is the artist. I really like her music. One's called Heaven. One is Creep by Radiohead, which I hadn't heard before. I'd heard the song name, but I hadn't heard the song. But I like the way she sings it. She sings like a slower version. Let me see. What else have I been listening to lately? Let me see. I Wanna Go by Britney Spears. I Don't Care by Apocalyptica. Let me see. There's one I wish I could sing called Take Care by The Atlantic, but I've never found an instrumental for it. I guess I can like try to filter one or something. What else? I guess Thanks for the Memories. Fields of Despair by Dragon Force. I think I sung that one before already though. Yeah, let me start with Heaven for now, and then we can. If you guys have any others like you want to do, that's fine. I got the old kind of white paint primer. Opened it, and it was just a white puck. What? Wait, what does that mean? Like it was a solid disc? Hello, Zora. Let me see what the volume level is like on this. That's not too loud, right? That might actually be too quiet. If I sing over this, do you guys I think it sounds okay, right? Volume level. All right. How do I reset? Oh, here we go. Let me just, I'm gonna put on my reverb. Sounds good, thank you, thank you. You sing Listen to Run Rabbit by Molly Elizabeth. I wouldn't be able to sing it right now because I've never heard it before. I can try and listen to it, like, myself. Like, without you guys hearing it. I could try and listen to it. I would not be able to master it in one listen, I think, and sing it, but I could definitely give it a listen. I'm gonna sing, yeah, I want to sing a little bit. I don't have any, like, songs prepared, but... But it's been a while since I sang, so I want to sing something. Okay, I'll just sing it. I'm not gonna go to the karaoke room, I'll just sing it here. I'll start with this one, Heaven, by Little Janie Cage. I like this song. I'm gonna move the lyrics over here so I don't have to be looking to the side that much. Oh wait, this is not I thought this was the instrumental one. Oops, sorry. My bad. Okay, here we go for this time. I think this one's a little quieter, so I'm gonna erase the... a little bit. I thought that was the instrumental. My bad. Sorry about that. Why'd you leave me if you love me? I've been patient. Built up everything around us like a mason. If I'd known that you would run away when it got tough to conversate, I'm not the type to waste my time. Why'd you leave me if you love me? I've been honest. Said if I showed you my scars you'd stay, you promised. If I'd known back then that you would turn, risk choose to ignore the pain and hurt, I'm not the type to waste my time. 'Cause I feel so far away from heaven. After all this time and all the pain, I'm alone. I feel so far away from heaven. After all this time, such a long way to go. Why'd I stay until my heart bled out too empty? Thought if I could keep my eyes closed we'd be happy. If I'd known that we were made to break, that holding on was a mistake, I'm not the type to waste my time. When you look at me, do you just see a demon? It's the only way that I could see a reason that you turn away and close the door, refuse to see me anymore, like I was just a waste of time. Now I feel so far away from heaven. After all this time and all the love, I'm alone. I feel so far away from heaven. After all this time, such a long way to go. I feel so far away from you. I feel so far away from you. Alright, that's enough of that. Just that over and over. The instrumental is shorter than the non-instrumental version for some reason, like in time. I'll keep playing this music. Alright. Oh, did you want me to listen to the other one, Digital? Run Rabbit by Molly Elizabeth. What? Molly Elizabeth. A solid white thick disc. What the heck? What, did the paint primer just go bad, or did you accidentally buy the wrong thing? Marker ink smell. What about marker ink smell? What about The Wellerman by Nathan Evans? That's another one I've never heard of. Let me see. The Wellerman. The Wellerman Nathan Yevons. Change of plans. You should play Metal Gear Solid 1 first instead of Delta and work your way up. Release order 2, 3, Delta, and then 4, 5 is an essential. Okay, what's your justification for doing it that way instead? Just listen, it went bad. Oh man, it's just old. Sorry to hear that. Ow, my finger! I just finished. Boots Bakery. That sounds delicious. What kind of treats does Boots Bakery offer? Marker ink smell is the most good for me. What? I like the smell of marker ink. I'm not judging, but isn't it dangerous to smell markers? Can't you like psychedelically affect your mind by that? Soon may the Wellerman come. One of my favorite songs. To be fair, I got it 5 freaking years ago. Dang, that is old. Okay, so let me do this. How do I? What the? Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Never mind. How do I? I know there's something I can do here. Where do I find the option to do crud? Let me see. I swear there's a way to change things here. Understand the story. Replace Delta with 1 in the game pool. Okay, so Metal Gear Solid 1. Is that available on Steam? I need to be able to get it somewhere. Genie never dies. What if someone wished that the genie was dead? Cake, bread, pancakes, waffles, and donuts. That sounds like a remarkably normal bakery. I thought it would be kind of special because cat. I'll be back. I want to clean my windows. Alrighty, it's on Steam. Hey, perfect. Beautiful. I know there's a thing I can do. Wait, can I do this? Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh no. Oh no. I thought it was in properties. It's not in properties. Filters don't exist. Oh wait, maybe it's over here. Although I highly doubt it. This one? I'm not finding the ability to allow myself to hear stuff without letting you guys hear. Which is what I need to do to freaking listen to y'all's songs. I mean, I could just mute it for you guys, but that doesn't very fun. Oh well. So you guys can't hear that, right? You guys can't hear anything except my voice right now? Yeah, I guess I'll have to mute it. And catnip. There we go. That's what makes it a cat bakery. Pretty much every MGS game is on Steam, with MGS4 and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker coming in August. Whoa. That's awesome. And cat treats. And my PC goes down. And down the toilet it goes. I bet it'll be done with MGS1 by the time they come out. Hope so. Hope so. Hold up, I'm gonna call my mom. Mama? Okay, so let me listen to Run Rabbit. I'll just put the regular kazoo background music for you guys. There you go, you can enjoy that. Oh. I like this, it's very bouncy. This is a good song. That's cute. Oh, god dang. Sorry. Run, 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 run. That's cute. Sorry for those coming in, I'm listening to something. That's why I'm not talking. That's really catchy. Dicks are a little bit dark, aren't they? What? Got scary for a little bit. Jesus. That's cute. I like that song. Where am I? Oh, here we go. I'll take a listen to yours, Zora, in just a little bit. That was a nice song. I highly doubt I'd be able to sing it after hearing it once. I could try, I guess. But hold on. My mom didn't answer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brasilia. It's fairly new. It's good. When does this say it came out? A month ago. Jesus, that is new. Boss I'm on is the sniper boss, which means you defeat it with a sniper rifle, which is really hard? Question mark? Since Snake's aim sways more than a boat in a thunderstorm of the ocean. Oh, hard, yeah. Interesting. There's no hold breath mechanic in that game to steady your aim. Here's a wild envy staring into your soul. Yes, yes. I hope your I hope your soul isn't too bashful. I hope you feel seen after me looking into your soul. There is the Isopam, which negates Snake's gun sway. Really? Is that a permanent thing or it's like a temporary buff? There is a karaoke version already. It came out like at the same time the song did. I refuse to believe Snake had gun training if his aim sways this much while sniping. Maybe he's just chronically drunk. Maybe he's just drunk at all times to numb the pain of his scars and all the lives he's taken. So maybe it's not entirely his fault. Ever think of that? Also, some people are just born... I know this is not what you're saying, but some people are born with like really shaky hands. So it would be hard for them to practice medicine. Maybe Snake's like that, but with a swaying body instead of shaky hands. Okay, I'm gonna take a listen to Wellerman by Nathan Evans. I don't know why that name was so hard for me to say. It's a sea shanty apparently. That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna hear it. while you guys hear the kazoo. That's funny. It is a fun song, for sure. What is a Wellerman? I like it too. It's catchy as well. Bye, Digital. Have a good time at work. Talk to you later. The chords are very nice. They sound beautiful. That's nice. It's a nice song. I like it too. It I wasn't expecting a sea chanter, but it sounded cool. That thing also happens in MGS2. Oh, the sway. Poor guy. Between games 1 and 2, he didn't get rid of his problem. Yeah, I'd love to try to learn that for like a future karaoke stream. That'd be cool. But I wouldn't be able to sing it right now. Well, excuse me. Bah. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Sorry. I had breakfast like not too long ago and it was pizza slices. I know pizza's not a very nutritious breakfast, but it was there. And I was like, you know what? This pizza is now mine. So I'm a little bit burpy, sorry. Let's see. I want to take a look at the games I'm currently playing because I don't remember if any of them are nearly done or not. That way I can like replace them. Let's see. So before the big hiatus, I was playing Star Rail. That's right, Star Rail, because I got what's her name? I don't know her name, but the dragon girl. She is a girl with a dragon familiar. I was playing Digimon. That's right. That's right. Wind Waker and Metroid. Okay. I feel like Wind Waker and Metroid, I'm still quite a ways away from beating. Digimon, I feel like I'm getting kind of close. I can't tell for sure, but Digimon feels like I'm getting a little close to the end. Star Rail is a never-ending game, so I can really choose whenever I want to stop playing that one. But I just started, so I'll play that one for a few more streams at least. I know when Metroid is finished, that's when I'll do another game from the game poll. So, Keisata's fingers crossed we can start playing Metal Gear at that time. Any other game that finishes, I do want to play DMC5, because that's the last one in the series I have yet to play. I played all the others. I do want Genevolent to do a playthrough of one of the Doom games, whichever one I haven't played yet. I don't know if I played the original Doom. I feel like I have, but one of those games, hopefully. And what else? Anything else I'd wanted to try recently? I think Tomodachi would be fun to start playing at some point. So I guess when another slot opens up, I can do Tomodachi Life or whatever it's called. I think Danganronpa's not coming out till next year, Danganronpa 2. So I'll play that next year at some point. And I do need to finish the Giantess dating sim game, Sayako, also. I don't know when I'll squeeze that in, but I guess at least for now I have a solid lineup to play. Again, the only ones that might finish kind of soon are probably going to be Digimon and Star Rail. Excuse me. Bam, 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 bam. I do want to try singing the version of Creep that little like Jane made, little Janie Cakes made, which, like I said, it's like a slower version, but I think it sounds cool. And I'll censor the lyrics, of course. Since I'm the one singing, I don't want to say any naughty words. So let me see what level of volume this is gonna play at. And I think I know the lyrics well enough. Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit quiet. Maybe like that. Alright. Okay, hopefully that should be good. So, yeah, I'll try to remember the lyrics so I can sing this one. And I'll see if I can find something else to talk about. Alright. Here we go. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I were special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What on earth am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I were special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What on earth am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, oh, she's running out the door. She's running. She runs, 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 runs. Runs. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I were special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What on earth am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I like that version of that song. I think it's real pretty. Oh, this is better than done now. There we go. Hello, Lakin. Perfect song for the background. Risk a ring too. Oh, thanks. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm back. I was calling my grandmother. I'm gonna call my friend real quick. All right, sounds good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry they didn't answer. Making a lot of phone calls today. That's good. It's good to stay in touch with people and socialize. Human beings are social animals by nature, so it's good. It's good for your health and your soul to, you know, be able to talk to people occasionally. It doesn't have to happen all the time. I know some people are very introverted, myself included, but every once in a while. Hey, he's calling back. Nice. Very good. Very good. So what else? What else should we talk about? Let me see. Let me think. I'm trying to think of if there's any like upcoming projects for the channel. I do want to do another song cover. I have the lyrics for it. What I need to do is record the vocals and have someone make an instrumental for me. Those are the next steps. Excuse me. And then once that's done, I can commission art for it, and then I'll have to commission an edit. So it's in the early stages, I guess, of being made. I have, like I said, I have the lyrics, and that's pretty much it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me, I'm so sorry. Aside from that, there is one thing I want to do model-wise, like with my VTuber model, but that one's a secret. That'll be a surprise for you guys later. I don't know when that's happening. I haven't gone into contact with anybody yet. I haven't even made the design yet. I know what I want the design to be like, but I haven't made it yet. So I'll need to make the design for that, and then I'll have to, of course, commission someone to make that for the model. So third Venvi variant. Would this be my third variant? Yeah, it would be. You're right. That'd be my third, because I have I have my default, and the first variant has the Aqua suit, and the second variant would be Benevolent. So yeah, this would be the third Vendu variant. So I have the idea of what I want already, I just haven't made it, you know, or started making it for the commission. I just wanted its best experience with a controller. I think probably most games, in my opinion, I think most games I would prefer to play with a controller. So as long as I can connect it to my computer without it going crazy like it sometimes does, I would love to use a controller to play that. So the cover, the model, anything else? I don't think so. It doesn't go crazy when I do it. It's because there's something wrong either with my connecting cord or with my controller itself, that when I connect a controller to my computer, it acts as if I'm holding down the mouse button, the left mouse button. So you know how, like, if you hold down the left mouse button, whenever you move it around, it tries to select stuff. It does like a selection box. When I have my controller attached, sometimes just moving the control stick, it tries to start selecting things because it's acting as if the mouse is being held down, but it's not. So that's a weird glitch that I am not sure what the cause of is, so I don't know how to fix it. In the past, it's been okay. It hasn't been like a huge issue, but it's just kind of annoying. So as long as I can get it to work despite that, it'll be fine. I've had similar bugs where when I unplug the controller, it acts like the scroll is constantly being scrolled down. Oh, really? That's really annoying. I wish there was an easy and convenient fix. Or maybe there is, and I'm just too ignorant to know what it is. But that is quite annoying. What else? I should, well, I guess I'll say I do plan on doing more like working streams with Loon, probably once a week, because they're really fun. Like I said, it's good to socialize occasionally, but also I've gotten a lot of art requests recently, so that's usually what I work on during those streams, is just drawing stuff, which is good. I've had a lot of practice drawing like recently, like lately, so I'm happy about that. I feel like my skills are getting a little better. At the very least, I'm getting a little better at like drawing more quickly than I used to, so that's good. Hello, Skybeck. How's the window? Looking nice and shiny? Can a bird smack into it on accident? Is it that squeaky clean? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Those cat puke cakes in my window frame. Oh, that must be several weeks old, right? At least. I also, speaking of, was it Risk of Rain 2? I think so. Let me see real quick. Let me go back my messages so I can check something real quick. Do I have this message here? Hello? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Risk of Rain 2. So, I need to let Dan know that I'm back. Dan Cerulin, because he did want to have a collab for Risk of Rain 2, and I think it'll be fun. So yeah, I'll talk to him. Hopefully we'll get that out sometime soon. That'll be nice. I don't know how he'd feel about viewers joining. If we agree it's fine, then that'll be cool. That'll be fun too. Probably a year. Fingers were caked in paper towel dust. Paper towel dust? You just mean regular dust that happened to be on a paper towel, right? There's not a separate category of dust called paper towel dust, is there? Or am I crazy? Alright. I think it's about time for another song. Let me see. There's one that I had been meaning to try singing before, and I don't think I ever did. What's the name of this artist? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's this one. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Okay. So I'll try singing this one. I don't remember if I've sang this before or not. But let me see how the volume is. Don't worry, that's not the way it sounds. Let me go ahead to see the more... Okay, so this is definitely too quiet. Wow, it's quite a quiet freaking song. This is turned up almost all the way now. God dang. Alright, that's literally full volume that I can go on the OBS side. I can still go higher on the actual song side. I guess I should a little bit for this one, it's pretty not loud. Oh! Oh, that's loud. Okay. That's probably okay, hopefully. Hopefully that's okay. We'll see. Alright, let me start singing. Sorry, this is not the song. This is just the intro to the thing. Again, I didn't have stuff prepared for this stream. I just want to sing a little bit here and there. Open your eyes, I see. Your eyes are open. Wear no disguise for me. Come into the open when it's cold outside. Am I here in vain? Hold on to the night. There will be no shame. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Melting the ice for me. Jump into the ocean. Hold back the tide, I see your love in motion. When it's cold outside, am I here in vain? Hold on to the night, there will be no shame. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Oops. When it's cold outside, am I here in vain? Hold on to the night, there will be no shame. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love, always. I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony, oh love. Interesting, not very many songs. Oh wait, is this gonna be too loud? Oh, just a little bit. Not very many songs have you sing it until the very, very last second. Usually there's an instrumental cooldown. Let me think. What else can I talk about? I'm not the best at conversation topics. I guess I can say I think from now on, if possible, I'd like to stream reactions to like Nintendo Directs that come out, only because I feel like we're starting to get into the how do I say it? We're starting to enter the time frame where it feels like a Smash Brothers announcement might be possible now. So, I mean, there's no guarantee another Smash game will come out, right? But it's a very successful franchise, so I would imagine Nintendo would like to continue the series. And it is my favorite video game franchise, so I would love to be there to react live if, you know, a new one gets announced. So hopefully, as long as I'm not like super busy on those days, whenever Nintendo Direct comes out, I would like to watch them live with you guys. Talk about the paper towel dust. Sorry, what paper towel dust could be. Well, you know how dust in and of itself I know you put something else in the chat, but before I get there, you know, dust in and of itself is like dead skin combined with what, like dirt particles and I don't know, pieces of clothing and whatnot. So paper towel dust could just be like microscopic pieces of paper towels that have, you know, the wind or the air circulation has blown off of the actual paper towel and just coagulates into a like a dust bunny. That could be what that is. What if they take the Mario Kart route and just add nobodies to the next Smash? Add nobodies? Like who, for example? I would oh, I see what you're saying. I feel like some people consider like Piranha Plant kind of a nobody. I mean, I think a lot of people would have way preferred another Mario character get in before Piranha Plant. But you're saying most of them are going to be like that caliber, is that it? Like instead of adding big characters, the next Smash game is going to add a lot of like small enemies. Small no-name enemies, or like enemies that are not uniquely named. I haven't played Mario Kart World, but I know they just have NPCs and random enemies. Okay, but I have a question. Does it have a bunch of NPCs and random enemies and not major characters? Or does it have those in addition to major characters? Because I also haven't played. So if they're in addition to major characters, that's fine. But if they removed major characters to instead put nobodies, that's kind of rude, isn't it? What if every trophy character in Ultimate becomes the main roster? By trophy character, you mean assist trophy? Becomes the main roster, so we lose who we have right now. And assist trophies become playable only? Is that what you're saying? Some of the assist trophies are really cool. I wouldn't mind getting more assist trophy characters. I think I would not like to lose at least the major characters we have. Can you imagine a Smash Bros. Game without Mario? That would be blasphemy. In particular, I like Ashley from WarioWare. I think Ashley and Shadow the Hedgehog would make great characters who are assist trophies right now. They could nerd to that idea of Waluigi's a trophy. they could. They could add Waluigi. Waluigi can graduate. Both Little Mac and Isabelle graduated from assist trophies to fighters, so you know, let's not give up hope just yet. Even though it seems Copium. Well, I don't really care. I'm not the biggest fan of Waluigi. I could care less whether or not he gets in. But for those who do really want him in, and I know there are people that really want him in, I would not lose hope. I would say there's always the future, right? There's always future possibilities. Now, the one that I will cope for, that I really want to get in, which is probably never going to happen, is Shantae. Shantae is my number one like character I would like to get in the game. So I'll say the same thing that happened with Little Mac and Isabelle will also happen with King K. Rool for the Mii costume, so it can also happen for Shantae in her Mii costume. She could become a fighter. No, that one's way less likely, or very unlikely, I should say. But that is like my dream pick, my pie in the sky pick. I forgot what we were talking about before that. Oh yeah, like it being announced. So, what I would like to happen, which I don't think will, would be that they just port Ultimate to the Switch 2. I mean, port is a weird word, right? Because it's already backwards compatible. But they would bring like a Switch 2 version or like a deluxe version of Ultimate and just add more characters. I would love that. But they might be more interested in, like doing a whole new roster. Who knows? What are the characters that are copies of each other called? Echo Fighters. Samus and Dark Samus. Peach and Daisy. Martha and Lucina, they're Echo Fighters. And I was really hoping Shadow would be an Echo Fighter of Sonic too, during the lead up to Ultimate, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. Sorry. What are every single character is an echo of Mario? Seems very lazy on the developer side. I don't know. That would probably be... That just means you have a fighting game with one character with like 60 outfits. I mean, the meta would develop instantly. There's... the only possibility is to be Mario, so the meta would evolve like in a snap. But aside from that, I feel like it would get boring very quickly if you're not a competitive player. That would be so annoying. I'm trying to think of other video games I'm excited to come out. I need to get around to playing the Zelda game that came out at some point. The one where you play as Zelda. I've never played it, but I want to give it a try. I think same with the Peach game. There was a game you can play as Peach. But aside from Smash Brothers, which may or may not happen, and Danganronpa, which will happen, I can't think of any like video games I'm excited to come out. You know what I am excited to come out though? The new Sonic movie and the new Madoka Magica movie. BS aside, since Ultimate's whole thing was everyone is here, they probably will do it like Mario Kart World, keep the main cast, and then replace semi-side characters with randoms. Is it better to have randoms or semi-side characters? I have no idea. But we'll see. I'm excited. Here's the thing. If a new Smash Brothers game comes out and I don't like it as much as Ultimate, I can always just play Ultimate instead, right? Like, Ultimate is such an amazingly good game that even though it's not going to be the latest game in the series, I feel like it's going to feel great to come back to. Some of the old Smash Brothers games are kind of hard to go back to because they just control so weirdly compared to Ultimate. But I feel like Ultimate's going to be good to come back to. Although I might eat my words once the next one comes out. I'll be like, man, these quality of life changes make this game so much better, and I can't go back. I guess we'll see if and when the next one comes out. But yeah, the Sonic movie and the Madoka Magica movie have me very, very excited. Sonic, I don't know if you guys saw, Sonic had a sneak peek of an upcoming animation released recently, and it looks really, really good. I guess I won't spoil what it's about, but if you want to go to Sonic's channel and look at it, it's like 30 seconds long. It's in the same style as the Dark Beginning Shadow the Hedgehog animations. I'll say that. I wish I could play Ultimate more since it's so fun, but none of my friends play it, nor are they good at it, so I have to nerf myself whenever I play. Whenever I can convince them to play. Are level 9s too easy as well? I like playing against level 9s. They're a good, like, skill level for me. I don't feel like I'm too, like, overpowered against them. But if you do feel that way, that's rough. Because, yeah, if you don't have friends that play it locally and, like, level 9s are too easy, then your only other recourse would be playing online mode, because it's skill-based, right? Like, the better you do, the more challenging opponents you fight, but online, Smash Bros. Online just does not feel good. It's, like, the input lag is too much. So, that would obviously be a huge hope for the next Smash game, is that the online actually works properly and feels good to play. That's something that has not happened with any Smash Bros. Game. I think it's better in Ultimate than it has ever been, but still not perfect. I play online, that's fine, but it's not as fun as playing with friends, of course. I agree. And what about just doing matches with, like, a bunch of friends with items on? I know it's less competitive that way, but it is harder to win in those scenarios because there's a lot more randomness involved. Like, if one of your friends gets a good assist trophy or Pokemon, it's kind of hard to, it can be harder to bounce back from that. Might want to give that a try. I like doing that. When I play with friends, I like playing with items and a bunch of people on, like, one stage. I think it's hectic as heck and really, really fun. You don't notice online lag? That's awesome. I wish my connection was as strong as yours. But then again, I'm not a very competitive person, so I wouldn't enjoy playing against real people that much anyway. I prefer to play against computers. I'm that kind of gamer. Oh, I just hated items. I never considered that. Gotcha. It does make it harder to win, I'll say that. Like, I consider myself kind of good amongst my friend group. But when we play with, you know, a bunch of items on, of course, a lot of randomness is added, so there's some things you can't account for even with skill, so I would recommend at least trying it. But I love items. I love the randomness that they bring. Hello, Ethan. It's going good. How are you doing? How have you been? Did I get to talk to you yesterday? I think you stopped by to say hi, right? But we didn't really get to, like, talk. How are you? Sorry, Lakin and I are talking about Smash Brothers. I'm very hopeful and excited for a new one to come out. Let me see. Maybe I can start thinking of another song in the meantime. Let me look through my musicals. Where is my library? Hello, Miko. What's up? How you doing today? I wonder if I Don't Care has a karaoke version. Let me see. It looks like it does have a karaoke. I could sing that. You doing good? I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. Just having a chill stream, talking with peeps, singing a little bit here and there. I'm doing all right. I played Die of Death this morning since it's a long-awaited update came out. Oh, cool! Die of Death. That's I like that title. Interesting title. Have you told me what genre that game is already? If you have, I'm so sorry. I forgot. But what does the update bring? Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm sorry. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting tired. Even though I just I woke up very recently. Roblox asymmetrical game. Gotcha. Similar to, like, Dead by Daylight or what's the Memories one? Something Memories? Outcome Memories? I imagine there's, like, similar to those. Nice. ASYM, an acronym. Asymmetrical, right? Oh, well, it's not an acronym, it's just like a shorthand for asymmetrical. Hello, Kevin. Do you go by Super Kevin? Do you go by Ultimate? How's it going? How are you? Do I know you from around here? Have you been around these parts before? If so, I'm so sorry. But I don't particularly recognize you. I do have a bad memory, but also sometimes viewers change their names, and well, in that case, I can't possibly know that you did that. But welcome, welcome. Just talking mostly, just talking to chat. Ignore the frantic music in the background. Singing a little bit. I think I'm ready to sing another song. So let me drink a little bit of water and I'll sing "I Don't Care" by Apocalyptica. Sorry, that's not how you say it. Apocalyptica. That's how you actually say it. Let's pause this. How is the volume on this, first of all? I can raise it a little bit. Alright. That's probably good. I will sing. Good. Time. I try to make it through my life in my way. There's you. I try to make it through these lines. That's all I do. Just don't deny it. Just don't deny it. Deal with it. Yeah, deal with it. You try to break me, you wanna break me bit by bit. That's just part of it. If you were dead or still alive, I don't care, I don't care. And all the things you left behind, I don't care, I don't care. I try to make you see my side, always trying to stay in line, but your eyes see right through, that's all they do. I'm getting tired, this is it, I got no room when it's like this. What you want of me to just deal with it. So, if you were dead or still alive, I don't care, I don't care. And all the things you left behind, I don't care, I don't care. I'm taking care of it, I'm taking care of it. You won't be there for me, you won't be there for me. If you were dead or still alive, I don't care, I don't care. And all the things you left behind, I don't care, I don't care. If you were dead or still alive, I don't care, I don't care. And all the things you left behind, I don't care, I don't care at all. Ayaba. That's what we were listening to before. Oh, they added a lot to the game. Reworked, updated all killers, added civilian customization, changed some maps, and I believe a good amount more. Oh, nice. So before the civilians, which that just means the non-killers, right? Those they were all identical to each other, and I can customize them. That's awesome. I love like cosmetic updates. Those are really. It's a good way to make the game more interesting without like having to change the balance. You know what I mean? Except, I guess in rare cases where the way you look does affect the gameplay, like in games where you're trying to not stand out, I guess having certain aesthetics would help out. I guess that could apply to ASIM games. Some skins might be like easier to blend in to the background of certain maps or whatnot, but that's probably not something that the developers typically concern themselves with. They probably just usually want the player to think they look good or fun. Hello, Loon. They do. DBD has a history of that as an example. Pay to win lose skins, but do they actually cost money from the player? Or like in-game currency? Or are they like free updates? Dang. Interesting. Now, my question is, do you think the developers made them like that on purpose, or did some just happen to be better for blending in than others, and it wasn't... All the developer wanted was, you know, to add some spice and variety to the game? Or did they intend players to buy it with the purpose of helping them perform better, do you think? Money. I'd be willing to bet it was aesthetics first, balance. Aesthetics first, balances back. Gotcha. I would assume the same thing, but I don't know. Because those are one of the few ones where I think aesthetics make a difference. In most other games, it's not really, or I would assume that it's not really a big deal. Basically, aside from how all civilian abilities add something to your appearance, like Revolver giving you a cowboy hat, everyone looked basically the same. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So at least they were a little distinct before. Another example is how back when I played Smite, some skins were straight banned from competitive play. Really? Is Smite an FPS? Oh, let me see. What is Smite? A MOBA. Oh, okay. Those are like top down, are they? Or I think of something else. Smite. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, gotcha. Third person MOBA. And was it for that reason, because the skins let you blend differently into maps? That has to be it, right? Like, the skins themselves didn't give you ability advantages, right? It was just the they must have been harder to like take down people that were wearing that skin or something. Most are top down. Is that what Marvel Rivals is considered? That's like Overwatch, right? I played a little bit of Overwatch. And Paladins might be the same. For Smite, it was audio based. Really? Some skins had unique audio. Oh, some had quieter sound effects. Hero shooter. Oh, that's different from MOBA? Gotcha. That's interesting. I didn't consider the audio aspect of it. But I guess that would make more sense. Huh. You learn something new every day. This says MMO. Oh, excuse me. Oh, MMOs.com, my bad. Our rivals, Overwatch Paladins, rest in peace. Did they ever make a sequel to that? Or a spiritual successor? Paladins. Sequel. I don't know if this is real or not. I don't think it is. I'm still here. Sorry. No. Rest in peace. By Paladins. That was the day. For you specifically. That's a crazy power you have. You're down to focus on Smite and Smite 2 development. Oh, the same. Develop Burrs. That's cool. Smite 2. Oops, I misspelled it. What? Smite 2. Beta. Okay. Have you tried the beta? But if you Smite devs back in the day. Oh, really? How'd you do that? Every day I gotta get on here to make sure YouTube isn't censoring me. I see you, I see you. Oh, frick, I am still on reword, aren't I? My bad. Thanks for reminding me. Actually forgot. There we go. I did sing a couple of other songs, to be fair, so it was appropriate then, but you're right. It should be it should be off now. I want 2019 Worlds. Worlds at DreamHack Atlanta. DreamHack. Is that a real... Wait, is Atlanta a city or a state? No, it's a city, right? Georgia's the thing. Maybe. I don't know anymore. I could be wrong. Oh, it's a city. So what's DreamHack? Is that like a county? World Championship. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, it's a convention, I see. Nice. That's awesome. Did you get to actually... Or were they like on a panel? Or were you able to talk to them like one-on-one? Or how did that work? Tell me everything when you came back for his... The Vaca. Lee and the others. Isn't, I think Vaca's cow, is it not? Let me see. How do you say cow? It is Vaca. You said cow just now. What did Loon say? I was wearing the shirt when we grabbed you from the airport. Oh. Nice. I don't remember what that shirt looked like, I'm sorry. I imagine it was mostly blank, like your other shirts. Vacations. I knew what you meant, but it's just funny that you said the actual word for cow. What is a vacation? You could have said vacay, like with a Y at the end. That would have been more immediately recognizable. It was your most decorated one? Darn it. My memories from that day are clouded in mystery. Vacay. Learned a few days ago that faux is pronounced F-O-H and not F-A-U-X. My friends bullied me for not knowing. I also didn't know that for a good long while. It's not obvious. Isn't it a French word? Faux. Loon carried me. He did! He carried me like a princess. It was so fun. I felt so special and loved. He's French. Now, why do we still use words from other languages? Why don't we just make up our own versions of those words so we don't have that confusion? I guess fake is the English version of the word faux. So why don't we just call stuff like fake fur instead of faux fur? Just because it's fancier? That seems a bit shallow, doesn't it? That lifted you higher. You lift me higher. I don't care how it's pronounced. I'm boycotting the French. What? It's F-Ox now. Well, F-Ox would be F-O-X. F-A-U-X is like F-Aux. You're saying F-Aux. More convenient. Is it though? Is saying faux fur really more convenient than saying fake fur? They're the same number of syllables. Fake is easier to spell in my opinion. You were liked. I don't know how much I weigh. It was like, well, we'll see about that. I knew how much I weighed more or less. I just didn't know if my weight would be considered heavy by Loon. F as in font. Aux as in aux cord. Auxiliary. Aux cord. But see, so how would you pronounce OX? Not that one in particular, but some stuff like sushi with no direct English equivalent. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that does make sense. That'd be what? We would have to say raw fish. Sushi is more convenient when you write it. They have the same number of syllables, so... Sushi, raw fish. Sushi is easier to say than raw fish, though, because you have to make that F sound in the middle, and that takes more effort. That takes, like, more face muscles. I think Loon wants me? Loon wants me to what? Why did Loon carry you? Because he could. We were occupying the same space, so I'm a lot smaller than he is, so we both thought it would be fun if he carried me. Don't choose to ignore me. You have to date Loon. It's your destiny. What do you mean? I like picking up. You guys met IRL, he carried you? Yeah, it was fun. I think you weren't here when I was explaining that we all met up. He, and Remy all met up IRL. It was so fun. I'm out of here. Is that what was censored, or do you mean to say something else? What? I'm 4 feet. I'm worried how Loon would carry me. I think Loon would be able to hold you in one hand. 4 feet is extremely small. I'm not making fun of you, I'm just saying Loon is extremely large, so he could probably hold you in one hand. I also almost fell out of bed onto him while he was sleeping. It's true. He almost yeah, he almost stepped on me while I was sleeping. I can see that. I can see what you're saying, Nico. I'm 5'1", but not skinny. That's fair. I'm 5'6". So I'm the biggest one around here now. Heck no, not gonna happen. Why? I think we do the full outstretched arm choke carry. Outstretched arm choke. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. That's a hypothetical. Did you guys kiss? We didn't kiss. We did hug, though. That was nice. We see messages YouTube censors for everyone else. I don't know. I mean, it's on the screen. It's on, like, the screen. So, I think it's not censored. Imagine Loon carry you and Mez. Me. Loon could, like, flex his muscles. He could do a flex, and I could hold on to one arm, and you could hold on to the other, and he would be able to carry us both. He did walk on me without pants once. Well, we were both in our underwear in the same room at one point. Not Mez. But if you answered my question, I zoned out. What do you mean? Which question? We got oh, that's the one thing I forgot to mention. We got massages. We went to a massage place, so we got massages together, and we were in the same room. So, well, we didn't have to strip, but it's usually more comfortable if you strip down to your underwear. So we did that. They were pretty nice. The plot thickens. Yeah, it was very relaxing. It smelled funny in there. And then when we got back, Remy was like, you guys smell like you just got massages. We were like, yep, that did happen. But it was a good time. It was so much fun. So much fun. Can't wait to go and meet again someday, somewhere, somehow. You deleted your message. Did you mean to delete it, or why do you seem distressed about that? I had people withdrawals. Oh, I'm sorry, Loon. I'm so sorry. I admit you gay for Loon, but I'm not gay. I'm not gay for anybody. Much good. It was amazing. I'm good. Good. Wait, what was that about stripping? I wasn't paying attention. Now we back alone. But we can be together in spirit. At least you can see your coworkers. I don't know if they're considered friends or not, but at least acquaintances. I was saying that Loon and I got massages together at the same place, and we were in the same room, so we both had to strip to our underwear for the massages. We didn't have to. We chose to. We chose to strip to our underwear because it made it more comfy. Yeah, it was really dark in there. I hard zone out at work. Well, but if you're having withdrawals, you could choose not to zone out like for a few minutes. That way you can talk to people. That might help fill the social void a little bit. I'm never gonna let you live this down, Venvi. What am I not living down? Work me and me now are basically separate people. I'm trying to think if I have a similar thing. Not really. I've kind of become less shy over the years, even like in my normal life, and I think it's because of this. I think it's because of my streams. Being able to talk to you guys, I think, has made me less shy. So I pretty much act similarly in real life. Then I guess in streams I have to talk, so I make myself talk. In real life, I don't. I mean, you know, Loon. I didn't talk very much when I was over there. Usually, unless I was talked to first. So I guess that would be the only difference. But I'm pretty similar. Everything that Loon told me. Well, I can't think of a single thing Loon would have told you that I would have to live down. I was there for all of it, so I chose to, you know, whatever we did together, I was part of that decision. So there's nothing for me to live down. Let me tell that story perfectly. Say something really strange. Me and Loon were in our underwear together, and then give the context. We were getting massages. Thanks. In real life, he kisses Loon. Is that true? You acted different when you first started this channel. How did I act? I would love to remember that. Was I just like more timid and shy? Because I have always been a shy person. Benby, I am your favorite viewer ever! Thanks, Amiko. To quote Adam Savage, the you on camera is basically at you at 120%. So it's draining. I see. That does make sense. Yeah, you're right. I kind of played up, I guess. Again, I try to... Well, I have to like force myself to be social because I'm not a very social person on my own by default. I don't know how that makes you gay. And I'm saying this as someone who likes Loonvi. Like you slept in the same bed while in the underwear. I guess we got kind of close-ish. We slept, what? Would you say less than 2 feet away from each other, Loon? Horizontally, we slept like less than a foot away from each other, but if you account the verticality, probably less than 2 feet away from each other. We weren't in our underwear, though. I don't think we were. I think I usually slept with my shorts on, but my shirt off? I don't remember. I may have slept with my shirt on to be polite. Little distance and the almost fall incident. Yes. Yes. You almost squished me in my sleep. I'll tell you that another time. I have to go now. See you next week. Goodbye, Shads. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Take care. I was waving my hand as if you could see that, but... Let me admit to liking Loonvi. My life is like shrouded in a cloud of mist. I like Loonvi. Miko, I'll have you know, I donated what I consider to be a substantial amount of money to Loonvi art. I love Loonvi. If people made more Loonvi art, I would only be happy. Honestly, don't remember if you had shirt or not. I don't remember either. I feel like some nights I didn't, but I think initially I may have worn them out of politeness. Gay. You know, well, that's not necessarily true. I was going to say me liking something doesn't change my sexuality, but I don't know. That's a step in the direction to admitting it. Admitting what? I like Loonvi. I love Loonvi. I admit it. Who doesn't know what OSDD is? I actually don't know what that is. What does that stand for? It's not Pride Month anymore, but happy Pride Month. Happy Spiritual Pride Month. Other specified dissociative disorder. Other specified? What does the other specified stand for? Happy Pride Month to you. Yay. Happy Pride Month to you. Happy Pride Month to you. Yeah, Pride Month was fun. I'm gonna miss seeing rainbows everywhere. But things I like can't change how I feel inside. I've only ever had feelings for women. I've been open to the idea of being bisexual, but I've never had feelings for men. It's never happened. So I can't say that I'm anything other than straight for now. Now I will say, I knew someone in high school who was straight or thought they were straight, and then later on found out they were bi. But I'm pretty old at this point. I feel like that ship would have sailed by now. I feel like my hormones are probably pretty stable at this point. I don't know if my brain chemistry is going to change much from here on out. You don't fit all the criteria to have dissociative identity disorder, but you're not normal either. You're in between. You don't fit. You're not weird and you're not normal. You're in between. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call DID people weird. I just meant, you know, the two extremes. I have OSDD 1B. Self-diagnosed for now because honestly doctors suck, which means I have all except amnesia. That's okay, you're funny. Thank you, thank you. Self-discovery is an everlasting journey. You do seem confident in your sexuality though. Thank you. I've just never ever felt anything like romantic wise. Like I've never ever wanted to be with a guy in real life. Confident for now. I know what he is. That was very hard to read. It was like, I know Wathis? I know what he is. You like space those out a little bit and make it easier for me to understand what you're saying. Am I wrong? Is sexuality different from interests? Because I agree with what you're saying about self-discovery when it comes to like things that I'm into, but I don't know if my sexuality would ever change. Would it? Maybe. I honestly have no clue. I don't know if that happens to people or if that's more like set in stone. I know what he is. Sexuality and romanticality can be different. Right. You can be biromantic and heterosexual. Ooh, that sounds interesting. What does that mean? I think, well, if I'm being honest, I might be the other way around. I've never had romantic feelings for a guy before, but that doesn't mean I don't think some guys are sexy. So, I might be the other way. I might be... What would it be? Heteroromantic, which means I only want to be in a relationship with girls. But I don't mind like the bodies of guys. What does that mean? Honestly, there is basically my least knowledgeable area. That's fair. Miko might be making all this up anyway, so that was far away my least understood thing. Love is a scary enigma, but it's also beautiful and worth exploring, I think. Bisexual, God, that's hard to say. Heteroromantic. I'm knowledgeable. If you say so, Miko. Yeah, I can't deny there have been times I have been interested in like males when it comes to like art and stuff. I felt certain ways about male characters before, but I've never had a desire to be with a guy romantically. So I guess I do fall into that category. I don't know much about this either, but from my little knowledge, I think Miko is telling the truth. Miko, you better not be lying to me. You know, I didn't expect self-discovery to be the topic of this stream. It was a more open, flowy stream, no particular topic, just whatever we end up talking about. I'm the reason why Venvi is bisexual. This is why I'm Venvi Sarah fan. Very just very logical, for lack of a better wording. Love always confuses my logic brain. Aw. That's fair. I do like having a... I don't know if you would call it fantastical, like fantasy-ish, or like romantic. Not romantic as in relationships, but romantic as in, you know, there are old stories that are called romances, right? Because they're like, I don't know, not necessarily 100% real life, if that's what romance means as a genre. But yeah, I love the idea of, I don't know, love. What's this about you being bi? Well, Miko says I'm bisexual technically, but hetero-romantic. Which I'm fine if that's the case. He's bi. You need something to fully make sense. Right. Run the stream, you'll understand. With like concrete sense being made. No, that's totally fair. Love breaks out of my eyes. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, cool. But yeah, when it comes to relationships, I'm still straight. I mean, you guys can consider me to be straight. Miko, you can consider me to be bi, that's fine. Yeah. Well, it is true. You're not lying, because I can't say honestly and truthfully that I've never been. This is gonna sound bad, but I can't say that I've never been turned on like by a guy before. At least when it comes to fiction. In real life, I've never been turned on by a guy, but in fiction, I have. So, I guess you are technically right. I'm a genius. You are. You're very smart. Technically. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, well, Loon, you already know, like we've talked about it many times before, I'm very open to like situations that could never happen in real life. That's why I was so excited to play the Giantess dating sims, because I like the idea of like being way smaller than the person I like. I'm choosing to believe you're bi. That's perfectly fine. I'm starting to choose to believe that I'm bi based on what you said. I'm a church. I'm a chud for drinking shampoo. That's very dangerous, I think. I feel like shampoo is a health risk. You should not drink it. That's why I suggested it. Yay! Too bad it turned out to be something entirely different from what I was expecting, but I'm still going to finish it at some point. I don't know when, but I'll still continue it. I can't fix her. I'm not claiming I can fix her, but I would like to see how the story ends and plays out. I would recommend shampoo. I would also not recommend shampoo. I drink shampoo. Please don't. Shampoo. Shampoo is no good. I drank it yesterday and I had to go to the hospital. Jesus! Are you okay? Did you get your stomach pumped? I was thinking about this recently. What does it mean to get your stomach pumped? Like, what happens to you physically? Because I've never seen it be done before. But one of my younger sisters had to have their stomachs pumped when they were younger because they drank gasoline on accident. They were very young, like toddlerish age. But I'm guessing it can't be that invasive, right? Because they were okay. I mean, they didn't come back like traumatized or anything. If you want, I can send you a game that's maybe a little more spice. I would love that. I would probably have to play it just in my free time, depending on how spicy it is. But yeah, I would love more games with big people. You're fine. I want to be the first person. What? Oh, well, to drink shampoo. Well, I don't think you're the first person in the world to drink shampoo, but you might be the first person in the world to be proud of drinking shampoo. I don't know what a stomach pump is either. Imagine a doctor just using a plunger on someone's belly. I thought that someone stuck a tube down your throat and turned on a vacuum cleaner, but that sounds very invasive. Our birthday's in 2 months. You have to play HSR. And meow! Actually, Miko, I'm gonna play it next week. It's part of my regular rotation right now. I know I haven't played it because I've been on hiatus for a month, but now that I'm back, yes, I will be playing it. I don't know how long I'll play it for, but if I do stop before your birthday comes around, I'll play it again for your birthday. Does that sound good? Outside of a truth or dare. You shouldn't even drink it as part of a truth or dare. You should take the penalty or whatever the downside is for not doing a dare. You should not do dares that physically harm your body, in my opinion. I'll play the demo on stream, not exactly you specific spice, but still spice. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I would like that. Now, can you add plural kit to your server so I can do my intro? Because if I say PKS, it'll do my intro, yes. What? What's plural kit? What is that? I can see a couple of stupid teenagers doing that. I can see children doing that. Unfortunately. It's a bot. I don't want to add bots to my server. I already have the one bot that like verifies people or something, and I feel like that's enough for me. Well, look at the time. It's about time I get going. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys. Thank you all so much for being here and chatting with me. I'm happy to be back from vacation. It was nice, but I'm ready to stream again. So, like I said, next week I'll start doing my regular rotation of games again. So hopefully every day, except maybe once a week, I'll be playing something. And yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to you guys all again. If you mod, I can do it for you. That's a good offer, but like I said, I'm not looking for bots at the moment. It was pretty sweet. Then a bunch of bubbles came out of my mouth, and I told my mom, and she said, "Bro, are you stupid or what?" I don't know if that's how most mothers would react. I don't want to add bots. Translating, my server sucks. Why did you make me a robot? See you next time. Work, stream, return. Work, stream, return! Gonna play VR now, I guess. Have fun with VR. Have fun, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Thank you again for coming by. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye!